Activity 1.4.2 is very similar to the last one, 1.4.1. You'll list some files, give some URLs, and highlight them. And again, we're doing this, we're practicing good resource management skills that are commonly required in industry. So when you work in design, handling files is a very important activity. So this one, you're going to make a list of your own files. And so here's some descriptions. It works very much the same. Let's take a look. In section 1, you should have a copy of this, your workbook, your sharing link right there. You should have your own copy in your drive. You may or may not have study notes. I gave some examples of how you could use them, but they are not required. They're for you if you need them or don't have a style of your own already. You did revisions, and they were done as a Revit file, and you made a PDF of them, and you did some building calcs. So those are files that demonstrate your activities during this section. And so you need to provide links to those so that people can see them. So let's see how to do that. What I do, and you don't have to do it this way, but I find it's easy. I've made a folder in my coursework for this class called Work to Submit for Design 300. And then everything that I need to submit that I'm making and working on, I put in a folder for section 1, site work. And my naming makes it so I can look it up by typing in the search. I can see anything with Design 300, section 1, or site work, and it'll take me to it. I've also put my initials on the start of each one just so that I know that those ones are mine and they're not the originals and things like that. And each one of these, now if I look at my site work in general, I've made it so that anyone with the link can view, and I can copy that link. And I share it with my own personal Gmail, by the way. Okay. And then each one of these has a sharing link that you can copy. So ROS compacting dirt, I've copied the link, and that's my building pads. So let me go 5, and I'll put my link right there. And I would do that for each one of these. So that's how you fill out the links to my files. You should have at least your workbook section 1, which is this file, any study notes that you've made, any revision file, your revisions for site work Revit, your revisions for site work PDF, and your building pad calculations, and create a link. Now, the last part is to highlight. Now, some of these you may want to go back. You say, I'm turning it in, but I'm going to need to do more work on it. And you're welcome to. You're encouraged to revise work, and you can get up to full credit on it per the syllabus in this class. I do half of your late work that way. So you might highlight some of these and go, okay, this one right here and this one right here is going to need just a little bit more work. I didn't do one thing. So you might highlight those ones as needing more work later on. So that when it week or 2 or 3, when you've got a little extra time, you can go back and find quickly and remember what you need to do rework on. Okay, so that's the last little part. That is how to highlight. Okay, so there you go. That is your activity 1.4.2. Links, whoopsie, wrong. Links to my file.